for live shows.
Backstreet Boys!
Oh, my God.
Ow!
There's the Lamb of God Megadeth tour in July. There's Rage Against the Machine. There's the Rolling Stones. Now there's a rumor that Deftones are going to go out with Gojira and Poppy.
Wow.
They've got an August date in Toronto, a little one-off.
Poppies
but then
will put them to sleep.
Poppy.
Sleep.
Very controversial right now. She's doing a little pop thing there, but clearly trying to kind of bridge that Billie Eilish Norwegian death metal gap. Anyway, they've announced nothing as far as a tour goes, but people are kind of inferring from that one-off show that they may be prepping for a proper tour. Love Deftones, love Gojira. Saw a guy go up in flames at Sonic Temple last summer.
That was scary. That was really
Someone
scary.
caught on fire?
He got caught in the guitarist got caught in some pyro. Mm-hmm. We were up above watching. And some of the pyro went off. So that's the rumor. So that'll be fantastic if that happens. That's a show worth traveling for. What else? You mentioned Backstreet Boys. Mm-hmm. I know I got another $1,000 here for you, too, in about 5 minutes. 5:30, you can go fund yourself again. Do you want me to ruin Backstreet Boys for you?
I do not.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I would like you to do that for me. My birthday's on Sunday. This is your present.
Well, listen, because Joe Biden's out there. And, he's throwing insults at people from the 1930s. But anybody who's running for president is trying to be down with the kids. And I don't know if these were paid volunteers. I don't know. But a group of what looked to be college kids were at a Biden event. And, I'll just play this for you because it's very exciting. Let me find it here. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Joe Biden! Yeah, yeah. Joe Biden! Yeah, yeah. Joe Biden! Biden's back! All right!
He lost my vote immediately.
Like he had your vote.
If those are college kids, are too
He would have had
old
my vote.
or
He
too
would have had
young
my
for that
vote.
anyway.
If he's the nominee, I would have given him my vote, but I'm voting for
because
President Pete.
those kids ruined it?
Yes.
Well, then he never really had you.
Yep. Okay, well then President
Why are you
Pete.
going to hold it against him when these kids very clearly, spontaneously broke out in song, all right?
Bottoms for Buttigieg.
Biden's back, all right. By the way, I mentioned that I mentioned that this was going to happen, and it has in fact happened. All the Gen Z kids who have no idea who Rage Against the Machine are and are very upset. These are British kids. There are a couple of festivals over the UK. The Reading and Leeds festivals are a big deal. They've both been going on for decades. Everyone from Iron Maiden to Motorhead to My Chemical Romance, I think, is one of the headliners this coming year.
Nice.
And Rage Against the Machine is on this, and all of the young kids in the UK are very upset. All of their complaints are kind of Poundcake-ish.
Excuse me?
When they announced that Rage Against the Machine was going to be doing the Reading and Leeds Fest.
They said who?
A lot of kids said, well, some said who, some said, could we put all the goth bands on a separate stage, please? But you'd want to say that in a British accent. Very disappointed Gen Z kids.
Poundcake's got a good British accent. Why don't you try it?
Yeah. You're one of these upset kids at Rage Against the Machine headlining the Reading and Leeds Festival.
Oh, come on. I totally wanted to see Rage Against the Machine on the golf stage. Oh, I don't know what that was.
Was that British?
That was Irish. That was Italian. That was a bunch of gobbledygook.
Was that Jamaican?
On the
Yeah, man. I want to
Say
see
it
him on the
again.
golf
Try
stage.
British. Have you seen Harry Potter?
When Poundcake sings the national anthem, people of every country stand.
Yeah.
Another girl said, I'm going to sell my ticket if anyone wants it, because Rage Against the Machine are your second stage headliners. So the young kids, and you can't blame them, if you're a kid who's 14 or 15, I mean, the band itself hasn't even toured in over a decade in that lineup. They did a reunion thing some years ago, but they haven't toured in a long time. You can't blame the kids for not knowing or caring.
Yeah.
But it's like, it reminds me of when Poundcake says Panic at the Disco is his favorite punk band.
They are.
I know they are.
They
Honey.
revolutionized punk.
I know. I know, sweetie.
Honey.
Who was it that you said invented punk?
The lady who I said invented punk.
Like the first punk band.
The first punk band was who?
Oh, Evanescence.
Evanescence was the first punk band.
It woke something up inside of him.
When I was getting a haircut last week, you know, the music that's just on in the salon. Charles Scott Salon and Spas.
Hey, I'm getting a massage with them.
Hey!
With my gift card that I won at the Polar Blast Punishment.
We've got so
Polar
many
Blast
of
Punishment.
their employees putting their hands on various parts of our bodies.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
buddy.
But Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, came on over the thing, and all I could think of was Poundcake talking about what an amazing punk band
You
they
didn't
are.
need that as an excuse to think about me, but I appreciate it.
Duh.
Not only an amazing punk band, the first punk band.
The punk band.
They're innovators. Have you ever heard Call Me When You're Sober?
Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Biden's back. All right.
Now, the best part of that is I guarantee you Joe Biden has no idea what song they're singing.
Neither do they.
Yeah, they do. They know Backstreet Boys.
That album came out, not that they couldn't know it, but that album came out when I probably 90. I was young.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
but
young when that album
you
came
still
out.
hear,
Like
but you
96 or
still hear it
something,
on
yeah.
jukeboxes and
97
restaurants.
maybe.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Backstreet's back.
that is a song that's still very much
It's
Around.
playing,
in pop
yeah.
culture.
I Want It That Way came back, and everybody thought it was cool to do it at karaoke, which doesn't bother me at all. But
Tell me why.
Would does that song bum you out at all or no?
no, not at all. I had to dance to it when I was a little kid.
No, but like
You
them
had to
doing it
dance
that,
to it.
that
no, I
version.
I made up a dance to it. I had
Yeah.
a dance.
The Biden version though.
It's like, I mean, what are we
Like
gonna
would
do,
that get
man?
stuck in your head?
No.
Okay.
I'd love to know how that song was born with those kids.
I don't know.
Were they paid? I mean, if they, you know, obviously kids like that, they're volunteering for the Biden campaign because they get school credit or something. But boy, to land on that song, if it was suggested to them, if there was one
Right.
outlier in that group that said, "Hey, let's go,
Backstreet's back, but with Biden.
let's give Joe a viral moment."
Especially when you have NSYNC's Bye Biden. All right.
By Biden. Well, maybe they'll sing that when if he flames out.
There you go.
And then if we get hacked again, it's going to be digital get down all over again.
If we get hacked again. I got $1,000 here for you. It's a shot for you to go fund yourself. Still plenty of chances left last week to do it, so good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword tattoo to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's tattoo to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Speaking of Joe Biden, he's not a guy who seems concerned about sounding contemporary or bending over backwards to try to appeal to a younger demographic. I think he knows what side his bread is buttered. But he got a lot of play over calling some girl a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
What?
And he got a laugh. I mean, people knew he was, for whatever he was doing, he was being... he was trying to be funny or whatever.
Yeah, just
but
being
it
a
was
rabble-rouser.
such an old-timey kind of thing. I mean, his bus, it says malarkey on it, or no malarkey.
No malarkey.
At least McCain back in the day had the Straight Talk Express. Biden's got no malarkey. So The Daily Show created a Joe Biden insult bot Twitter feed. Biden insult bot on Twitter. And it will just come up with old-timey insults.
That's amazing.
That you can call people. And I've got that old-timey insult generator book in my office that I'll go to from time to time. Or it's like a Shakespearean insult generator. But the Biden insult bot, you can call people all manner of old-timey insults. Eat the cake, you dog-faced pigeon kisser. You're hitchhiking to Memphis without a bindle, you chitlin spitting garden hose.
Garden hose.
And there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, I mean, if you're hitchhiking, you should have a bindle at the very least.
I don't know why you would get out there on the highways and byways, riding the rails, without a bindle.
Where are you going to put your soup? You know? Or your beans?
Or whatever. Whatever's bindle-worthy.
Soup and beans.
That's nothing but a load of hopscotch, you hullabaloo and Mr. Big Legs. How you like that one?
It's a good one.
Mr. Big Legs.
Said it on stilts or puffy pants.
Go hike the pike, you hotso-totso trolley-wag.
I just have to think of hot young Joe Biden.
Could you do an old-timey voice for these, please?
Oh, sure.
It's not the proper voice.
In this one?
Yes.
No.
Go, Moan! Well, hold on. I don't want to make it too loud. Go,
Testing.
testing. Go, Moan to your Mimo, you dongle-dangling spider brain. Enough of that, you applesauce-sucking corn snake.
Somebody's hit hard.
It hits different.
Yeah, if I got called that, I'd be like, did I just get totally smoked? Like, this is bad.
Go kiss a jellyfish, you mutton-munching Toblerone.
This reminds me of like the Orbit commercials. You lit liquor.
Did you just call me a Belgian?
Pin a broken button on that, you two-bit pooper-scooper. Why, look, we got ourselves a Piccadilly flutterbutt right over here.
Now you're just speaking in tongue.
Let me find another guy. Stuff it in your Jim Jam, you little two-timing Mrs. Cool Whip.
Mrs. Cool Whip.
Cram it in your nethers, you Twizzler chomping cakewalker. Anyway, so
It's clearly following a very specific, following a very specific kind of thing there. But anyway, the Joe Biden insult bot was created by The Daily Show over on Twitter. So if you're looking for, you don't really want to level a cutting insult at someone, but something that is appropriately old-timey, no one's going to mistake it for you speaking slang off the streets. But you still want to try to get like a cutting insult into someone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, people are telling me that there are Deftones dates.
Ooh, really?
But not in Ohio.
I was like, what's a Deftone state?
Deftones dates. August 26th in Pittsburgh.
I'd make that trip.
Yes, absolutely make that. I haven't seen Deftones since they did the House of Blues. There you go. Announced the summer tour. So you'll have to travel.
Travel.
Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Chicago, Detroit, Toronto,
Are they on
Pittsburgh, Indianapolis. Maybe they'll come back around again, people of the sun. Huh?
Yeah, Columbus.
Oh, it's on there?
May 14th, 2020.
Oh, beautiful.
May
Is that Sonic Temple weekend?
14th?
Yeah, it is,
Sonic
isn't it?
Temple's been announced forever.
Yeah, but they weren't a part of it.
They just got added?
But that's the day before Sonic Temple.
15, 16, 17 is Sonic Temple.
Oh, maybe that's a really smart routing date. Because they're like, hey, you're already going to be in town for Sonic Temple. Might as well come in one day early.
Yeah, because I don't see Columbus on the list.
The Google had it on there.
Okay. Well, anyway, we'll have to travel if Columbus is as far as you have. We have a I can't go this year because that's when we're in Norfolk for a wedding.
Man.
Yep, I'm going to miss Sonic Temple this year.
No,
What do you mean,
sucks.
aha?
I'm just kidding.
I love going to
I
Sonic
know.
Temple.
I know. I shouldn't be mean.
It's the only
you
thing.
are.
It's the only thing I. It's the only thing that I get VIP tickets for.
Whose fault is that?
It's no one's fault.
No, you get to go to the...
They're
You get
kind
to go to the
of
Rock
Rock
Hall.
Hall.
they're kind enough to. I don't know if that's happening this year.
Well, you don't.
Apparently, relationships are different now, and
Oh,
I don't
geez.
know what's happening.
It's all your fault because you made fun of Whitney Houston, and now everyone is in an uproar.
Outroar.
Okay. Upcry.
For the record, I never made fun of Whitney Houston.
You did.
I said she doesn't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
And today's the anniversary of her death. Did you know that?
Well, now that you've screamed it into my ears, I'm reminded of it. Yeah, I remember where I was.
Where
Gwen
were you?
was in the shower.
Standing up.
We were in Chicago. I was living here. She was working there on a reality show, so she was gone for a few months, and I went in to see her over the weekend. I would go see her on the weekends. And she was living above a restaurant that a friend of mine worked at. So I'd go say hi to my friend, go upstairs. Gwen was subletting a place, and she was in the shower. We were going out that night. And I said, I was on my phone or something. I go, Whitney Houston just died.
Deftones are playing Sunday at Sonic Temple, so
There you go.
Not the 14th, but like the 18th or whatever.
Okay. Well, because the tour proper starts July 27th and runs through the beginning of September. So, yeah, you'll have to hit the road to see them in Chicago or Detroit or Toronto or Pittsburgh. Whatever.
People really love when Poundcake does his British accent.
What's not to love?
What's a British accent?
Closer. Much closer.
Closer?
Hey?
Eh?
British pound cake? What are you most looking forward to in summer 2020?
So in 2020, I'm going to hang out with my buttocks out,
What else?
seeing all the little twinks and twonks wandering around the pool.
Which pool? What's your favorite thing about the pool?
Oh, I mean, the city pools are really disgusting, but
It is getting
Jamaican
Jamaican,
there.
isn't
It's
it?
getting a little Jamaican, but it's close.
Every sentence is different.
It's different, yeah. Everton Irie. Every sentence is different.
It's all very different.
But I think for a lot of people, the English accent is the
Easiest.
easiest one
Right.
to at least
that's why I said, "Let
slop over.
Madoog.
But
Madoog.
even that, it's you doing Miley Cyrus doing a British accent. Or someone.
I have to think of like a point where it's like, okay, that seems easier to replicate, and then that sentence, I'm like, okay, well, what else can I make sound like that? And then if I don't think it before, like I say it, then it comes out.
But you've seen a movie
Jamaican.
where everyone's British, or, I mean, you could just parrot what they're doing.
No, I can't.
You can't.
It's not much of a mimic.
I mean, if it's right in front of me, if it's in front of me right now, I probably could, but I can't do it. Like,
During the break, watch some British stuff.
Yeah.
And then try and mimic it.
well,
Harry Potter.
I don't think that's a really good British
Watch the
accent,
Young
though.
Ones. Watch old Young Ones episodes. They're probably on
Well,
YouTube.
What's
from
a person he could look
MTV.
up and
Yeah.
just watch real quick? Like a
John Cleese.
John Cleese, Monty Python,
How do you spell
Ricky
that?
Gervais,
Ricky Gervais. yes.
anyone like that.
What about Adele? Can I do Adele?
Anybody,
if you-
any British person.
Yeah.
I think she's super cockney though.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, we're going on tour, innit?
Me thinks I lost a lot of weight.
Because when I think
He
of
thinks I'm skinny now.
when I think of Harry Potter, I just think of that one phrase. He's like, I haven't any money. Like,
Haven't any money.
I haven't any money.
That's the one line you remember from Harry
That's what I'm
Potter.
saying.
I
There's a
haven't any
lot
money.
of lines.
I haven't any money because I
Wow.
thought that was just such a strange phrase. Like, I don't have any money. It's I haven't any money.
I have not any money.
I haven't any money.
Well, all right. I'm going to let you get to work on that, and I'm going to take a break.
Okay.
And then when we come back,
British pound cake.
oh boy, he'll have the Beefeater hat on, and it'll be like Harry and Meghan are going to be over in that studio there. That is her husband, right, Harry? Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll have passes for you for The Invisible Man, by the way, which looks pretty cool. Now,